for the Spurs Leeds game.
Yeah.
13 minutes have been added on. And we're back, Shop.
And we're
How we
back.
doing, mate?
All good, man. It's ready for the FA Cup this weekend.
FA Cup first. I was just going to say, what's first what we're talking about? You know the Champions League finals are fully timed this season, this year.
3 somewhere, innit?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, yeah, I heard about this.
It's been funny that we are on the 30th of May, so that's at the end of the month. Right, so the first one that we're talking about is going to be Chelsea v Manchester City, basically, like the FA Cup final. Don't know if anyone's going to join this live today, but it's going to go to YouTube anyway. So, FA Cup. Who do you think's going to win it, Shab? Do you think Chelsea have got any chance at all?
They have got a chance. The manager, are they going to bring a manager before the FA Cup, do you think?
No.
They're going to keep interim manager for that?
Yep.
Tactically, what's this guy going to do against Pep Guardiola?
He drew him in January.
He did.
Before Liam Rosenior came in charge, he was in charge for 2 games and he did get a draw. And I tell you something, Pep's record against these crap managers, or if you like, these rookie managers, is rubbish, bro. Rosenior even got a result against him. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer always got better results against him.
But this is the final, though. This is the final. It is. And how good is Pep in finals?
Very good.
So, what do you think? Do you think Man City, Chelsea, who do you think is going to win?
I think City are going to win 2-0. I don't think it's going to be as comfortable as maybe we're predicting or thinking in our head. I think Chelsea will give it a decent game. But in the end, Manchester City will.
I think it's going to be 2-1 to Manchester City as well. It'll be, I think it's on extra time.
Okay.
It's going to be a tight one. Both teams, Chelsea need the cup more than anything. They've had a horrible season. For them, but they've done this before. They've had a horrible season and they've won the conference.
They have. Right. They've had horrible seasons before where they recovered. Do you see Chelsea recovering next season if they don't win the FA Cup? Do you think the FA Cup's key for them to go into next season with a bit more confidence?
Yeah, but we said that last season about Chelsea conference and the World Cup. Is that going to make them better? They've been crap. It's about who they appoint straight up. That's all. That's how big. It's about the manager.
Is this the new Chelsea?
What do you mean? Keep sacking managers.
No. Is this the new Chelsea? 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th. Not that Chelsea no more. It's been 5 years, Shop, since they've really challenged for the title.
It's about them signings, man. They need.
But this is the same ownership group. Since this ownership group's come in, they've only won the Conference League and the Club World Cup. No real big club really cared about it. Let's be real, yeah? When they came up with the Champions League against PSG spunked them on.
Yeah, they did.
They said, this is a real game. We're going to show you what we're about. Chelsea have not done anything to really say, under this ownership. It's just been one mess after another. The signings, like you said, over 1.5 billion they spent.
Too much, that. And for them to have a squad like this with that amount of money spent.
Who in that squad looks good, right? Even Cole Palmer, is like the plague's gone to him. I'm not even hating on him here. He's their best player. He is the best player in that team, in that squad, him and Enzo Fernandez. For me, and you might say I'm biased towards Enzo, and I do like him. He's been their best player this season.
No, he has. He's been the one scoring goals even against
Liverpool. He's
leaving? Obviously, because of the beef he's had and he mentioned Real Madrid, but then that was Liam Senior. He had it with.
True.
What if you bring in the right manager who can turn Enzo Fernandez's head? Alonso's linked to Chelsea.
Alonso would turn his head.
Alonso, will he come to Chelsea?
No.
Why not?
I think no big. But if it was me as a big coach, I would not walk into Chelsea right now because I don't think they're a big club anymore. I'm being serious. I think they right now they after 5 years of not really finishing in title contention. To me, they're not a big club, and they're gonna go down the same route. By the way, they appointed Liam Rosenior, then sacking him showed us that this ownership group have got no clue anyway. They don't know what they're on about. How can you give Liam Rosenior the Chelsea job? I said it at the time. Forget who he is. Who are Chelsea, man? We're not used to seeing a supply teacher, like we said. Nobody at the major club, they're a top 10 club.
The owners, though, once again, these owners did. What's going to happen? Are they going
Lampard coming in?
No, they don't need a Lampard to come in. He's linked, but I don't think he should take the job.
Luis Enrique gave.
What's he done at Chelsea, though? He's come every time. Like, why are you going to bring this guy on his record?
Luis Enrique gave these lot a presentation 2 years ago before he joined PSG. He said no to him.
Pathetic then, in a stupid. To these owners. Wow. Oh my days.
They said no to him.
Yeah, that's it. These owners are lost and they go for anyone that's on the transfer list.
This is what I mean, man. It's crazy. Because of the ownership group, it's not going to be. I think this is the new chance.
What if they buy the right centre backs?
No.
Still not.
This
and
is
then
the new
even James keeps getting injured. They need to change the whole team then.
Yeah,
but then they've got a young team there.
Who's good on the wing? Alejandro Garnacho is the worst winger in the Premier League right now.
Wow.
Gittins hasn't even had the chance.
No, he's been injured though.
Neto's been on and off every time he plays. Whenever he plays, he had 2 good games.
Yeah, bang on. That's bang on. João Pedro, what about him? What do you think?
He had a little purple patch with the Liam Rosenior. That's all. Only a little purple patch this season. At the start of the season, crap. He had a few good games in the middle of the season. They got dumped out of the Champions League. Since then, he's been crap.
Right now, then Chelsea fans are suffering as
Yeah,
well.
Chelsea have.
They haven't won in the last 7 games, technically in the Premier League. They got 1 point at Anfield, but still haven't won.
Brother, that's the first goal in 6 games.
Wow.
Chelsea are in disarray and turmoil. I've never seen this in my lifetime. And I said in the group, it's back to Zola's Chelsea, right? Hamad made a point. He goes, Zola's Chelsea never lost 6 in a row. He's right. Zola's Chelsea won never 9. We used to see Zola lot at least 4th, 5th, just not challenging for the title. This is worse than that, man. This is like Chelsea, a mid-table club right now. Every game they're going into, we're expecting them to lose.
Where did they finish last season? They finished mid-table, then.
They finished 7th or 6th last season.
Yeah, but they were fighting till it changed right at the end.
Yeah,
So you're saying this is the Chelsea that's going to stay mid-table now?
Yeah, couple more seasons. I can't see it changing, man.
Oh man, that's bad then. So I don't think what's going to happen next season get worse then.
Yeah, I think it will.
They need to bring the right signings, but yeah, I think Manchester City going to win 2-1 extra time.
Let me just check the Spurs score. Yeah, 6 minutes left. It's still 1-1. Okay, Champions League final. PSG, Arsenal. Did you expect that to be the final?
You know what? We saw Arsenal's run. We said they can get to that final. Yeah. And you know what? They've done well to get to the final. They still did it. Straight up. You can say something, but they've done it.
Give them credit,
yeah, of course, 100%. Man. You got to give them
Definitely.
credit.
And they played well against Atletico Madrid.
They did. And their defense, once again, has gone to that final.
Yeah.
I know
I don't think they got enough to beat PSG, you know.
A final is a final. Anything can happen.
PSG, though, they're always attacking. They keep going. Arsenal have played a team like this, not in the league this season, not in Europe this season, like a different type of team. They can also sit back like they showed in the second leg, the Allianz. I think a lot of people were surprised that, you know what, they got that first goal, and then they said, you know what, we're not going to attack as much as we normally do. We're going to contain it. They can play possession if they want, because then 3 midfielders in the middle are brilliant. And I think they're going to show Declan Rice up. I'm not hating on Declan Rice now. I think they're really going to show Declan Rice.
So who's going to show him up?
Neves and Ruiz. Because these guys, they don't play sideways and backwards. When they get the ball, they're looking to make triangles and go forward.
But recently, I've seen Rice running with that ball. He's driving. I know you say sideways, but he's the one that wants to do something for Arsenal at the moment. He is the horse, but he's trying to sum up for Arsenal. Like even against West Ham, he was the one pushing. Even the last few games. I don't take enough risks for people to say the player that he is. He's a brilliant footballer. Yeah, I blame Arteta for that, for not allowing him to take risks.
Possibly,
he can take risks. He does have that in him. Possibly. I know he plays sideways, but you know what? Like I said, it's a final. I know Chelsea, what's it called? PSG experience. They won it. They won it.
I just can't see Arsenal up front. Yeah, they got no firepower. I know Gyökeres had a brilliant semi-final. We didn't score all this running and everything. Havertz, I know he's got Champions League final winning goal and that. He's probably the only guy there in that front line. Maybe Bukayo Saka, but Saka's never done it.
Saka hasn't been the same as well, man.
Yeah. So who can you see that's going to penetrate this PSG backline? That's why this is where I'm coming at it from. Not pure hatred or Arsenal in the first final. None of that. It's literally, I'm looking at 11 to 11 years old. I can't see Arsenal's attack penetrating the defense as much as PSG's attack will penetrate.
On paper, PSG are winning this straight up. But like I said, for some reason, I just got this feeling, that Arsenal are going to win the Champions League. I don't know what it is. I've just got this feeling like they're going to do something.
Win the Champions League.
Straight up, it's just one of them seasons, man. Just think about Arsenal. Look at last West Ham game. Look at this season by Arsenal. It's a weird season. No one expects. It might be just with their time. Straight up,
they won the Premier League. What do you think?
Yeah, they won that. That's done. That's done. Burnley, Crystal Palace, they beat them too. No, but none of them can do upset. West Ham was the game that was going to do it, and you know what?
Ask him. Kane scored against PSG. What did that goal lead to, brother?
Nothing. Knockout.
What's the point scoring in the 96th minute when everyone knows the game's over?
He didn't turn up as well, straight up. That second leg especially.
Both legs.
You know what? They didn't give him much, to be honest, to do. But you know what? When he's dropping that deep...
He wouldn't even drop it deep in the second leg. He wouldn't do nothing.
Wouldn't get the ball.
He was trying as well sometimes. But he just
PSG had him locked in it.
I think
sideways that game.
Man.
Oh my days, bro.
He followed him around and just said, you know what?
Do you think he's going to be landing in the final, well, Marquinhos?
Yeah.
So he's going to keep Gyökeres because Gyökeres is, he plays with his body.
He's a hard worker.
And strength as well.
Yeah,
you've seen he uses his body well.
And he causes problems.
He might cause Marquinhos a problem.
Marquinhos does have mistakes in it. We've seen it in loads of Champions Leagues over the years, man. Remember when they lost to Real Madrid? It was his mistake that led to Benzema's goal where he didn't do the clearance. I think it was the year before that against Bayern Munich as well. Marquinhos has had a few over the years. Definitely, he's not like... But the experience that he's shown over the years, especially these last 3-4 years, he's the leader of this PSG team, undoubtedly. But him and Ousmane Dembele...
They had to cheat to get through to the handball shout.
Yeah, with the what's his name, Nuno Mendes and João Neves. The Nuno Mendes.
No one. Man, that's not the handball was clearly before that. Anyways, the Nuno Mendes one. That's what they gave. It would have been a yellow.
Yeah.
That would have been a yellow. It would. The linesman gave it, and the other one. The rule is if a player hits it on your own opposition, you can't be given. So there we go. That's nothing to be
It
said.
was Vitinha hitting against.
Yes,
Neves,
that's it, and that's a rule. It's a rule. If you own play,
100%, it is what it is, and you can't argue against the rules, right?
Yeah, and you know what? If PSG, if they won't win by 2 goals, they'd have gone to smash them there as well. They'd have scored 3-4.
That's what I'm saying.
They relaxed, like you said, and they showed like a different side, like you said. We haven't seen that side of PSG.
Very impressive,
against Bayern Munich.
They thought, you know what? We got this early goal. We're not going to attack every time we get the ball. We'll contain it a little bit, move it back and forward, get these tired. Top team, man.
They are the football, the player, and then they've got that winger. What's his name? Next level. He is a winger.
And then you got Dembele, and then you got Barcola who comes off the bench. Like that guy's so quick. You know, Badri Barcola, if he's back on the market again this summer, somebody needs to really buy that guy.
No, they do.
Yeah.
I think he should come to the Premier League.
Yes,
come on.
Yeah, so, should the Premier League.
Who would he go to though? Like, that's the thing. But Man United, you know what? We do need an extra striker as well. Straight up, he would be perfect at Manchester United. No, not as a winger. I think playing with a striker, man.
Maybe even that, but even as like where Mbumo plays that type of role, the Ahmad coming in off the wing type.
No, but how many times have you had Sesko injured and we've had to put Mbumo there? So how many times are we dying for the striker anyway?
Well, some was saying get an experienced striker in like I was thinking,
who?
I don't know. I don't know.
Who's the experienced striker?
I know what he's trying to say.
I know it is. We do need that to help Sesko.
There's nobody ready in the market right now. Maybe some of it will become more clearer, but I don't think so because I think Sesko's development right now is phenomenal, right? And he's on the right path. He's got 12, 13 Premier League goals, right? And different types of goals, man. Very composed in front of goal, this guy.
Well, if PSG win the Champions League, are they the greatest team?
No. I got asked this question last week. It's like you're reading my text. Frey asked me. Yeah. He goes, "Oh, do you think that?" He goes, "I think this team beats Pep's Barca." For me, like,
I don't think so.
For me, the greatest team we've ever seen. For me, anyway, and I think you're gonna agree with me. It's Pep's Barcelona.
Yeah, it is. It is. That team was unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I still sometimes
every position was locked down.
Football, though,
it was. I know, but every player was different. Yeah, it was the high level.
Dani Alves, Puyol, Piqué. You had Jordi Alba, Abid Al-Hussein as well. Busquets, Xavi and Iniesta, Messi, Vieira and Pedro.
What about the PSG goalkeeper, man? I still don't have 100% hope in this guy.
I don't as well, yeah.
So I think if they're going to do corners,
possibly.
But
then again, he hasn't really done anything to make us say this. Like, oh, you know what? Only the Elise goal that I was a bit. Other than that, I'm like you. Whenever I see this guy start, I think he's going to make a mistake. He's going to do something dodgy, right? He's always pulled off good saves.
He is. He's a good goalkeeper, but I just think that if Arsenal use their standard, corners, techniques, they'll get this guy. They'll deal with him.
So go on then.
I think I'm calling it. I think Arsenal going to the Champions League straight up. I just don't know what man did. I'm done with it now. I'm sick of this hair watch no more. I've retired it. I don't know why I've done it because you know what? It's energy. You know what, Arsenal? Well done to you. You've been the best team this Premier League. You know what? Man City, they've not been good enough. Everyone thought, Joe Hart especially, they're going to do it. Flopped, Pep. Get rid of Pep.
Let me give the...
Maresca's in.
If there's any punditry awards out there every season, Wayne Rooney deserves the best pundit award this season, right? The most fairest pundit, I just want to say it. I'm going to clip this as well. Unbelievably fair this guy is, right? Because when City were going mental with their celebrations, he told them straight up, right? On national TV, he goes, calm down. You haven't won nothing yet.
Even then he said it.
Yeah. And then when Arsenal went mental last week in the Champions League, everyone goes, oh, it's Rooney. No, he's being fair though. They called it the celebration for Easter year, right? Yeah. He goes, listen, you haven't won nothing. And he's right. He's got a point. Why are you going so mental, right? Because then that kind of thing comes back and bites you. That's what bites.
Were you talking about that semi-final?
Yeah,
the way they celebrate.
Atletico Madrid, they went crazy.
Yeah, but they haven't gone into the final 20 years. Come on, these type of players as well.
But what I'm saying is, I'm giving Rooney his flowers, saying that he's a fair guy.
He is. He's very fair.
And he actually predicted Arsenal to the Premier League from day dot, and he said City will slip up against Everton. He stuck to it after the Arsenal game. Very good pundit, very fair, top player. Obviously, it's one of the greatest Premier League players of all time. Anyway, going on to the World Cup now. It's starting 1 month from now. We're on May the 11th. The World Cup starts on June.
I can't wait, man. But you know what? The timing's going to be mad as well.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock.
It's, man.
11 o'clock.
That's crazy timings though, man.
So we're at TV.
Yeah.
You're going to see me on TikTok live from 8 o'clock all the way till 3 o'clock. Yeah, we'll do all watch-alongs for 2-3 games a night. I'll probably do that.
That's going to be going.
Who do you think will win the World Cup?
France have got the best chance, do you think?
I think Spain.
Spain, they've always got that team, but look at France's squad, man. Yeah, look at that team. Is Mbappe gonna do what is he hurting from that last time?
Yeah, that's
scoring a hat trick and not winning a World Cup, dudes. And that goal he scored, I still remember, beautiful on the volley, put it bottom corner.
That's one of the greatest goals I've ever seen.
It's one of the best goals in the World
live
Cup.
that I've ever seen live.
Bad boy,
Crazy
bad boy.
man.
Now, do you think he's gonna land this World Cup?
Yeah. He's a player that's big.
He's getting hated though, Dids.
3-4 million people. All right, what's your opinion on Mbappe? Does he bring more good to a team, or does he take more away from the team?
You know what? He's both, man. He brings good goals. He's one of the world's best players. Yeah, but the thing is, it feels like since he's come to Madrid, there's so much more arguments and there's so much more beef. And you see that they're in training, Courtois, they're playing passing around.
Yeah.
Courtois trying to take the man out with a JBL kick, bro. So this what is it, man? It's like they don't like him. Some of the players.
Is
Arrogance.
Is it that? I was gonna say, is his profile too big? Like, is he
What
too
profile?
Big? He's a big celebrity. Look what he's doing in World Cups. He's the only guy in the history of football, right, to have won the World Cup as a teenager with Pele. He joined Pele to score in the final. In the World Cup final. The next World Cup final, the guy's reached it, and he becomes the second man in the history of football to score a hat trick. When the big moments come, he stepped up. He's shown. Or at PSG, he's the record goal scorer. They won the Champions League the year that he's left. Madrid won the Champions League the year before he joined.
Yeah, that's something, some curse or some of that dudes. Like,
I think what it is he needs a team to play around him. Right now, Madrid have too many superstars, and PSG have too many superstars.
Yeah, but so Madrid have always been a superstar type of team.
That's
though,
what I'm saying.
So,
But they need
how though?
lesser type super, like Vinny needs to leave it. Like if Mbappe is to thrive, that's what I'm getting at right now. Yeah, Vinny needs to leave it. Or if Madrid are to be successful, one of them needs to leave for them to. One of them needs to be the main guy. Benzema said it this season, and I was going to get to this. Benzema said that when he basically I was talking about his time there, you need one star, the rest of you need to support the guy. Ronaldo was the guy. We all understood Ronaldo was the match winner. Because if you look at the stats of the other players, they couldn't reach what Ronaldo's consistency. Even Rooney said this at United. He goes, I understood that this guy's more of a monster than I am. He's dying for a goal more than I am.
Yeah,
that's what wins you what wins you games
goals.
Is the goal. So all right, we're gonna make him the guy that gets the goals.
Yeah.
Make him the focal point. Feed him, give him everything. He's the superstar, but we're gonna win as well. We're gonna get the glory as well. We're gonna be top.
But you know what? Thinking about it, the attack's good though. But the defense, man.
They should be supporting Mbappe up front.
Yeah, but what about the defense? Though,
defense
it's so
needs to be
rubbish,
generating.
man.
You know, you're right. Dean Houston hasn't been the player that they thought he was going to be. First of all,
Innit?
Rudiger's getting old and he needs to
Yeah,
go.
he's gone.
Alaba's been injured for 2 seasons.
Oh my days.
Militao's had 2 ACLs as well.
Wow.
100%. Nobody's really spoken about the defense. You know,
Innit?
you've hit the nail on the
Yeah,
head.
that's-
Many's been playing centre back so many times, right?
What's-
Valverde's at right back, even though they've got Trent. Carvajal's leaving, and the left back hasn't really hit. You're right. They need a new defense more than anything else. Because the attack is all right as long as they understand that Vinny and Mbappe need to sit down straight up, and Rodrigo. All these attackers need to sit down and need to say, you know what, Mbappe, you're the guy.
You know that's not going to be said though. It's not going to be.
That's to the
too many egos there.
There is, but look, was it Benzema? Benzema's
Yeah, but look at these type of egos. They're different. Them lot like they're somewhere else. You said, the IQ was like we need to be as a team. This is individuals, man. Straight up, especially Vinicius Junior. You're right. I think he needs to leave. But who wants to leave Madrid though? You only leave
Madrid as well. He's got in 2 Champions League finals.
Who? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. He's thinking I've done this for Madrid.
Why
should I leave?
100%, and he's got a right. You're right. But who's the bigger player? Who will bring you more? Who's better for your team individually? Who would you take?
I'll take Mbappe.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen
offers
there.
more, like as a footballer, attribute. I think his mentality is a bit more screwed on than Vinny's as well. Vinny's always looking for more like.
And the excuses, the way he looks at the fans as well sometimes.
He needs to be fired up all the time to play good Vinny. Mbappe is more like just.
And then Jose is gonna come in.
I don't know. That's throwing a grenade into a war zone.
Jose.
Yeah.
Oh my dear.
He's throwing a grenade.
You know what?
Perez is just going bam, and he's walking off.
Do you think they're losing the plot, the owners now then, with all this madness? Alonso going, and then Arbeloa coming.
Yeah, come on, man. Arbeloa was never the guy.
And also then what's happening with the ownership there as well? So it's going to be daft there, isn't it?
Perez is the don in it.
He is. We know he is, but he's not been the don recently. With his signings.
2 years in a row. This is the first time in 17 years they've not.
How do you think they're feeling, bro? They're used to winning these owners as well.
Yeah. Not them. Not just them, the fans.
Are they going to panic buy? Are they going to panic sell? Are they going to do something, because right now, Barcelona have won the La Liga, bro. Yeah. How much is that going to hurt against them yesterday? They won it yesterday against Madrid.
Against Madrid, that's gonna.
And they let Rashford score a goal, bro. Even though it was a screamer, but you letting Rashford score.
The referee comes
No, I didn't see it.
Sick, you know.
Bad.
Right behind Rashford.
Wow.
Stood
Oh,
there.
yeah, that was top bins.
Yeah.
Courtois just dived. That's all he could do
That's
there.
all just do one of them camera dives there. I should just stood there. Would have looked even better.
Madrid just need to sort it out, but I don't think any of them are gonna leave.
What we're gonna do now from now on is every night we'll be talking about something different from the World Cup as well. I've said.
What about Ronaldo? Did Messi?
Yes.
We haven't talked about the orgies.
Leo. I ain't got Ronaldo yet.
I know, but come on.
What,
How much pressure is going to be on Cristiano Ronaldo to perform this World Cup straight up? Because once again, the limelight will be on this guy.
It's not Messi now.
He's won it. He's done now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be on Ronaldo. And even more pressure.
But this is the best team he's ever come to a World Cup with.
You think?
Yeah. This is Portugal have got the third best squad in the, maybe even the second best squad at this World Cup for me. Look at that midfield shop. Bruno Fernandes, right? Who United fans will tell you, they'll argue till the flipping cows come home, right? He's the best midfielder in Europe. And for me, he's top 5 in Europe, right? You got Vitinha, who's also top 5 in Europe, and João Neves. What are you on about, man? You got 3 of the top 5.
But they had them there, didn't the last World Cup, no? What do you think they won at that level?
Neves won at that level what they are right now.
Yeah.
They could be double Champions League winners going into this World Cup, right? They got that confidence that they're going to have that feeling about themselves. Obviously, they're confirmed as the best central midfield pairing in the world. Then you got Rafa Leao and these guys up front with him, right? In the defense, you got Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, but he's not been that good as well.
Diogo Costa in there. He's a top goalkeeper. I'm telling you, this is the best Portugal team since his first World Cup in 2006, where Figo, Rui Costa, these guys were there.
Oh, yeah.
This is the best. And look at that, 20 years later.
This is his last World Cup now.
His first World Cup and his last World Cup are the 2 best teams he's had. I think they get to the semis. I think he breaks his duck of scoring in the knockouts final. Thank God after 6 World Cups, right?
Me neither, man.
I don't know if they'll win it, but I think they'll get to the semis and he's going to have his best World Cup.
What about England? Where do you think they're going to get? Because also they're going to be, limelight, pressure.
England knocked out the quarterfinals.
You think?
Yeah, I think they'll get to the quarters.
I think they'll get to semis.
Nah, there's something about...
I think they'll play Portugal in that semis. I think Portugal will get to the final.
What do you think? Has Tuchel got them clicking?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
That's making me think,
They lost to Japan in the bloody game.
Yeah, they're not clicking at all.
And he's playing the players like out of the game, did Foden.
Yeah, I'm literally going to say, his squad selections are baffling me.
It's a joke, man. Like, why though? This is Tuchel though. He's not like this normally. Is he losing the plot as well as an England manager?
Man, England's job does this to you, man. Do you know these guys, they're such tactical. When it comes to England, they start talking different. Like, oh, this guy can't play with this guy, this guy. Why is it always the England national team? Remember the Gerrard Lampard? Any other nation, right, would have got Gerrard and Lampard in the same team balling. Not just playing, balling. Would have given Gerrard probably the defensive role and said to Lampard, you be the guy that comes in late in the box.
Mad, yeah, he would have. I don't know
why.
It's
always England shop.
But they've got so close though. Do you think they've got close, like, it's like Arsenal carried on getting close.
And they could go on the group stage, that's true as well. Do you know the first game against Croatia? And they got Ghana. Ghana not easy.
They've got a hard group.
That's a very hard group.
They have straight up, and that'll be embarrassing. Tuchel brought in to win it. Yeah, straight up.
There you go. There's not a semi-final or get to the final. They literally brought Tuchel as the guy to get him over the line.
Yeah, because Southgate was the guy who nearly got him there.
He was never going to get him there, let's be real.
Yeah.
He proved that over 3 tournaments that he can just get him to the finishing line, but not over the finishing line. You're 100% right, mate. I forgot that when they appointed Tuchel, they said we were appointing him to win the World Cup here.
Yeah, that's mad. And if he doesn't win it, he gets sacked. Or not even sacked, he just
I don't think so, that's the crazy
what
thing.
Does he stay?
I think if he gets even to the quarters, he signed a contract to the next year.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter these contracts no more, man. I don't believe.
Take him at United if he gets sacked.
No, what a balls like,
Why?
bro. No chance, man. He's something else, man.
He is, but
I don't like the way he manages. I just don't like it.
I thought he was good at Chelsea,
He was good at Chelsea.
Did him dirty, man. He did them nice in the first 6 months. Remember, he properly protected the whole club and Abramovich going down. That's why I think he could be alright because he showed that other side to him.
No, he's not Manchester United type of manager.
Carrick keeping the job. We'll end our today's pod on this.
You know what, Carrick, you know what? I love the guy. He's done a great job. But I just don't think he has that.
Is it this Southgate thing that we're saying?
Yeah, that maybe that is that.
He's got him to where he's got him to.
Yeah, I think, you know what, as much as I want him to get the job, he's doing amazing. Maybe he should get the job from his performances. But I just, watching some of the performances, maybe it's the players, if he gets the right signings. But then if we had that extra manager, like, that's already at a high level, he'll be able to attract even better players, and then he might be able to bring the best out of players. You know what, because we've been good, but we've also been shit. Do you get me?
I was going to say, the last month, the performances have dropped. And it's not like, it's kind of...
And the players, like Ahmad, what's happened to him?
Yeah, I was going to say, what's masked everything is that you reach the Champions League. innit?
That's
And
my major for
really, you don't really need to talk about it now. Like, oh yeah, this guy's playing crap. This guy, Bruno's kind of mastered everything as well. That's why you love him so much that the guy pops out with the one of magic where he's deciding games for you.
What do you think, Karik? Just obviously from what he's done, he deserves it. But do you think he's the right manager?
They don't do this in football, right? But I would do this. I would give him a 1-year contract.
Yeah.
Just one more year I would let him take, because it's like what I always argue with you about. The best thing about Carrick is he's boring. And you don't need boring. Right
No,
now.
but it's tactically sometimes
Tactically, you know, you need
he doesn't
someone,
have that.
but outside, you know, with the media and everything, this guy, yeah, this is why you're not doing good as well. There's not that normal noise because he knows how to control that noise around the club. Like
does, yeah.
there's no stupid crap in his
Yeah,
interview.
there
So that's
isn't,
what I
eh?
love about
You
him.
know what? We haven't really
stu-
having no beef
nothing.
really, eh? He's been
Nothing.
silent,
What
eh?
am I saying? The guy's
He's been
boring. He's
mental.
Mr. Sensible.
He is very boring.
He's Mr. Boring, sensible.
Even in the interviews when big things happen, he just talks normally.
He's proper. He never caught controversy. If you ask him about another manager, he'll praise the other manager and say, yeah, he's a good guy. Ask him about another player, he'll praise the other guy. I think right now United need that. Amarim came in right, oh, we're going to suffer. We're going to suffer. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Blah, 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 blah. You know what?
The only manager we'll take right now, as fans would say, Enrique, innit? Like, if he wins the Champions League, come on, man. Why shouldn't
because
he?
he's going to go for the 3-peat.
Oh, my dad, the 3-peat. That'd be obviously massive, and he can't probably do it if he just buys more players in this team and make them better. But
that will be his motivation. I think you're getting the year after him.
But he's gonna be the other one. What's his name? The Germany one.
Nagelsmann.
Yeah, he's gonna be linked to us, obviously. But he's always linked to.
How did the Germany do at the World Cup? They've been a bit shaky on the Nagelsmann as well, you know.
I know they have.
They win one game and then they lose the next game. I've seen them all over.
They always have mad pressure on them as well,
Yeah.
because they're World Cup winners and they're massive as a nation.
They're like the Real Madrid of international football. You always expect them to get to the semis of the final. Basically.
I think they'll get to the semis this time.
Again, at quarters. Germany be rubbish last few years.
They have. I don't know, like what's up.
I don't know. Musiala's not been fit this year. Wirtz hasn't really hit. He's been playing good for and he's put his Germany shirt on, but he's not really hit for Liverpool at all.
Bro, can we talk about Wirtz? He's been the worst signing. If you talk about price tag wise,
yeah, he has been. Obviously, Liverpool fans are blending it every game. They go, we don't want flashes right now. We need the end product right now.
Check his stats, dudes, man.
Crazy,
the guy is like, come on, you can't be 150 million and be performing like that. You need to be giving me Ronaldo stats if you're 150 million.
I had high hopes for Florian Wirtz.
A lot of Liverpool fans had high hopes for him as well. When they first come, they were like, this is what we need, a playmaker. Is he a playmaker? I don't really see that.
Know. Maybe is this the season where he settles in, and next season he's gonna.
Yeah, but with Slot as a manager, I don't think that's
chance.
happening.
Yeah, right,
he's not playing him right as well. He's not just doing right Slot.
Slot's gone. That's tomorrow's topic. Is Arne Slot's gonna be going right? So Shop says France are gonna win the World Cup. I think Spain will win the World Cup.
I want Portugal to win it. Not gonna lie, Portugal is my heart. Ronaldo. I just want him to just have that, so we can have that debate again, Ronaldo, Messi. Because right now it's just
right now he's gone in Messi's favour, hasn't it?
He has because he's won it. But
it will be open up again.
But Ronaldo winning it would just be like massive because it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi winning it massive, but imagine just Ronaldo winning it.
Neymar's last 18 games, 11 goals, 4 assists. He's coming for that World Cup, brother.
He's in the squad again, isn't he?
He needs to get there. Did he goal yesterday?
No.
I tell you, left goalkeeper standing, man. They did like a. Neymar's just.
Ancelotti loves him as well, innit?
Yeah, he's technically so.
You need Neymar in the Brazilian squad, innit?
Filthy flipping technically.
Yeah, but you missed that all Neymar. Like, I know he's technically, but you know.
That pace with it.
Yeah, I missed that flair of Neymar and Ronaldinho style, but you know what? Brazil, what about Brazil though, innit?
They need to take Neymar. If they don't take Neymar, they're rubbish.
They will take Neymar.
They will. Rubbish, man, for Brazil. So Madrid is sick, but you're from Brazil.
There.
He's got 5 goals in 45 caps. 5 in 45, flipping. And he never plays good for him, son. Honestly, he never plays good for him, man. I never see him do anything. I watch them when he plays, right? Rodrigo's out as well. He's got ACL.
Rafinha's a hit and miss with injuries.
100%. And he's hit and miss for Brazil, but everyone puts a Brazil shirt on. They need Neymar, mate. He's there.
Richarlison's the guy that shines for him, and you know, you can't trust in Richarlison as a Brazil. This Brazil squad will never be as good as the old one, obviously. So what do you think they'll get if they take Neymar? If they take Neymar?
Oh, man. You know what? I want Neymar to win if they take Neymar, and I said this last World Cup.
You want Neymar to win it, yeah?
I've said this a lot, yeah.
Like, I want Ronaldo to win it, you want Neymar to win it.
It would, like, that thing, that it would shoot me up against Neymar. I'm being with all of us, that career thing in it, he's never full. The World Cup would be that thing that, all right, at least you won a World Cup for Brazil, innit? Come on, man. The guy's a G then, innit?
No,
you can't say nothing.
You want players like Neymar.
And I want him to have that glory in his career because the talent this guy possesses, it deserves his own crowning moment in footballing history. Like if he wins it with Brazil, that'll be his moment in football history.
And the injuries he's had as well.
Yeah, look at last World Cup. Remember that goal against Croatia? It was him against Croatia alone. Remember, they did the 1-2 and they got knocked down. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, bad goal around to the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
Bad goal, man.
That's Neymar all over. And that goalkeeper pulled up 15, saved the most in the World Cup match. Levakovic. Neymar's been unlucky, man. Even in
he missed the penalty though, didn't he?
Yeah, I think in the World Cup in Brazil when they lost 7-1, he broke his spine.
Injured, yeah.
His spine broke, man, in the quarters. Imagine he played against Germany. I don't think they're losing 7-1.
And they were on it then, though, Brazil, until 100%, then.
And they weren't going to lose 7-1. All right, they might have won because that Germany was sick and they did win the World Cup. So it's one of them. And we'll see you on the next one tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Comment, like, share, and subscribe. It'll be on YouTube.
Keep watching, guys.
Official channel. Thank you very much.
Keep watching, guys.
See you all next week.
Peace. We want Ronaldo to win it. Messi, who?
Messi's got it now.
I know, man. No.
Mama did it.
Ah.